Begin in Tadasana mountain pose. Feet hips distance apart. Lift the chest as the shoulders roll back and down. Extend the arms downward. Extend all the way down to the fingertips. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Release the shoulders back and down. Relax the back. Don't overarch the spine as you do this though. Just lifting the chest. Lifting the ribs equally while extending the arms and shoulders down. Now inhale, raise the arms overhead. Take a deep breath in, expand through the chest. Exhale, swing the arms back, pointing the palms behind you. Inhale, raising the arms up, opening the chest. You can go wide arms here, swinging the arms back as you exhale. Holding for a moment. Inhale, raise the arms up. Now grab your left elbow and extend towards the right. Open the side rib. Inhale, expand through the chest. Exhale, let that back shoulder release down as you twist your chest up towards the sky. Switch sides, expanding through the side rib. Reach towards the sky with that chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. And turn to the front of your mat. Clasp the fingertips together. Point the palms forward and then raise the arms overhead any amount. As long as you keep the shoulders moving down and back and the chest and collarbone widening. Point the palms away from you as the shoulders move back and down. Now switch the clasp of the hands, pushing the palms forward and then raising the arms up. Extend your body all the way from the heels to the hands. Exhale, release. Raise the arms overhead and swan dive forward into a forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as you need to, clasping opposite elbows and gently pulling down on the torso. And now push through your heels and begin to straighten out the legs. Any amount where you feel any kind of stretch through the hamstring as well as the glutes. Point the bottom of your pelvis all the way back away from you. Bring your hands above the knees. Contract the thighs and straighten the legs as you stamp down through the heels. Inhale, extend forward with the chest, flatten the back. Exhale, fold forward. Again. Extending the tailbone back. Exhale, walk back to plank position. Wrists just below the shoulders. Drop the knees and slowly lower your chest all the way down. Push up through the arms as the front of the pelvis extends down. Lift the chest up into cobra. You can have the elbows bent. Just keep the elbows tucking into the side of the body. Now back down and push back up to plank. And extend the legs back. Push the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pushing through the wrists, extending the spine. You can walk out the legs one at a time just to wake up the legs even more. Pushing down through the heel. But extend strongly through those arms, extending the fingers. Now walk your hands back towards your toes, forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins or back to the thighs and contract the leg as you extend and look forward while straightening the legs. Inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Letting the torso relax as the legs extend even further up. Bring the hands to the waist. Inhale, come all the way back up to mountain pose. Now walk back to the front of your mat. Still warming up the body. We'll move through a couple more sun salutation variations. Beginning at the front of your mat, feet hips distance or together. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up, look up towards the sky, expand the chest. Exhale, forward fold, pushing through the heels, contracting the thighs, lifting the kneecaps, bringing your hands to your shins or the thighs, extending the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Place the hands and walk back to a lunge position with the right leg. Begin in a 90-90 position with the front knee above the heel and the back knee below the hip. And now place the hands on top of the knee, lift the chest, and then extend forward with the knee, keeping it in line with the toes. Feeling a big stretch through the quad muscles. Push down into the top of the back foot. And now come back so that the hip is over the knee and that front leg is completely straight. Bring the hands to the waist. Press the heel down as the toes point back towards you. And you can extend upward, roll the shoulders back and down, and then maybe tilt the pelvis just a little bit and lean forward over that leg to intensify the stretch. But keep a flat back. Okay, let's switch sides. Starting in the 90-90 position, bring the hands to the knee, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the chest, and then drop the pelvis forward. Making sure that that heel isn't lifting up as you push the knee forward. You want to feel a big ankle stretch. Okay, now let's come to the straight leg with the hip over the knee. Press the front heel down as you stretch through that leg. And now you can stay upright with the hands on the waist, chest opening, shoulders moving in, or you can tilt from the pelvis with that flat back. Losing my balance a little here. Leaning forward at any amount just to intensify that leg stretch. Pointing the toes towards you. Okay, back to plank. Drop the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, raise up into cobra. Lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders back and down. Inhale all the way up, back to downward facing dog. Exhale, release completely. You can expand the toes, walk the feet the width of the mat. Anything you need to do to help that pelvic tilt, pushing the hips up and back. Now lift the right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Take an inhale in. Exhale, bring the knee towards the chest, round out the back. Inhale, straighten the leg again. Push back with the wrists. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to chest. And then bring that right foot behind the right hand so that you're in a lunge stance, but don't drop the knee. Push the back knee straight, pushing down through the heel. Place the left hand down. Inhale, twist open with the chest towards that bent knee in the front. This is a deep stretch. Back to downward facing dog. And now let's do the other side. Lift the left leg up and back with an inhale, and then exhale, round out the spine, bring the knee towards the chest. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to chest, and then bring that left foot behind the left hand. Place the right arm down and twist open. Make sure that back leg is extending strong. Contract that leg, push through the heel. Making sure to keep the knee in line with the heel as you do this. Back to downward facing dog. Walk the hands back towards the toes, forward fold. And here, come into flat back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. You can pull down on the toes or grab the ankles or cross the elbows, whichever your preference. Just working to stretch those legs strong. Inhale, flatten the back. Bring the hands to the waist, come on up. Okay, I feel we are sufficiently warmed up. Let's do some standing poses. Starting with triangle pose, Trikonasana. First, let's come into mountain pose, Tadasana. Find your breath. Inhale, expanding the chest. Exhale, releasing the body even deeper towards the ground. Inhale, expanding up. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Extend the arms wide now, and then extend the legs about 3.5 to 4 feet wide, keeping the feet parallel. Now turn the left foot in slightly as you turn the right foot all the way out, and keep both legs long and strong, stretching through the arms. Now bring the back hand to the waist, and then the front arm, where the leg is pointed forward, raise the arm up, expand through the side body, and then lean forward as the hips move away from you. Expand the chest, place the arm down onto the shin, twist the chest up towards the sky, looking down at the toe to make sure that you're in line with your feet. And then if everything is lined up, look forward and raise the arm up if you're comfortable. If not, you can have your hand on your waist and move the elbow back, bring the shoulders together, expanding the chest up more and more. Take a few breaths here. And exhale, bend the front knee, come back to the parallel feet, and let's do the other side. Turning the right foot in slightly now, left foot all the way out, stretch through the front body, bring the back hand to the waist as you stretch the front arm up, and then reach forward for Trikonasana, placing the hand down to the shin, twisting the arm back and then extending it upward, expanding through the chest as the shoulder blades move in together. Make sure that you're in line with your feet, you're not leaning too far forward. And hold. All right. Bend through that front leg. Come back to Tadasana. All right. And now let's prepare for pyramid pose, Parsvatanasana. Sorry, I have to fix the sand before I can do anything. But it's such a beautiful day, I had to come out to the beach. Okay, now step the feet about 3 foot wide, a little smaller than your triangle pose. And now turn the right foot 45 degrees in, and then the front foot all the way out, and turn to face that front leg with the toes pointed forward. Keep both legs straight and strong as you push through the back leg, pushing the hip forward, pushing through the front leg, and pushing that hip back to even out the pelvis forward, turning the chest all the way forward. Now bring the hands to the waist, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the chest, and then pushing through that front leg strongly, start to lean forward, tilting from the pelvis, keeping the chest up, shoulders moving back and down, not collapsing forward. Inhale, come back up, readjust. Exhale, coming back down, but keeping the flat back. We're not folding forward here. We're working on the pelvic tilt. Pushing through that back leg firmly, pushing all the weight back into that back leg. Okay, let's do the other side. So left leg comes in 45-degree angle, turning the front foot all the way out. Turn the chest forward, bring the hands to the waist, pulling the elbows together as you lift the chest up. Expand through the chest, and then keeping that posture with the spine, begin to lean forward from the pelvis, pushing through the front leg firmly, putting all the weight into that back foot. Okay, inhale, come back up, readjust, and then go back down again. Making sure you're breathing. Inhale, expanding, exhale, releasing. And then inhale, come out of that. Parallel the feet forward, and then tiptoe the feet wider than your triangle pose, as wide as you can go, but at a reasonable amount. No need to do the splits here. Just going as wide as your wrists. That's the widest you can go. And then bring your hands to your waist. Lean forward with the pelvis all the way forward so you can reach your hands down towards the ground. Inhale, expand the chest, look forward. And now, walk the hands forward, keeping the hips in line with the heels. Walk the hands forward so that you're in this variation of downward facing dog now, where you're pushing through the wrists, hips are pushing up and back, you're extending through the legs with these wide legs, pushing through the outsides of the feet, contracting the inner legs as you release the outer legs long and strong. Okay, walk the hands back, look forward, bring the hands to the waist, and come all the way up. Walk the feet together, brush the sand off your hands. Okay, come back to the front of your mat in Tadasana. Raise the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, place the hands for plank pose. And now we're coming into upward facing dog. So staying on the toes, drop the pelvis down, but not all the way towards the ground, pushing through the heels, lift the chest up, bending through the back as you open the chest, pushing firmly through the arms, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward into plank, and then down into upward facing dog. Expand the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale back to plank. Big inhale, upward facing dog, moving the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now drop the knees, widen the knees, and bring the big toes together as we come into child's pose. Sitting back onto the heels and bring the hands forward, stretching the spine, keeping the tailbone pushing back onto the heels as you reach the arms forward to stretch the back. And then exhale, release the head onto a prop if you have it. If not, you can just let it float. And just take a few breaths here. And then come forward to come out of that pose. Now let's come to a seated position. It's not required, but if you do have something to sit on, that would be nice to elevate the hips. But we're coming into a wide-legged position, seated position. Stretching the legs wide, pushing away with the heels. Bring the hands behind you, lift the chest up tall. And now bring your right leg in, heel coming into the groin area. And actually hold the outside of your foot and your knee and release the hip with some rotations. And then as if you were twisting the leg down towards the shin, bring the bent leg down and pull the heel all the way in. Now lift up through the chest, expand through the arms, twist towards the bent leg, and then with a big exhale, bring the right hand all the way down towards the straight left foot. You can grab the toes, the ankle, or just place the hands beside the leg, wherever you need to be to roll the shoulders back and down and lift the chest. And now with a big exhale, fold forward, bringing the ribs beyond the knee, releasing the head down, gently pulling through on the toes or on the ankle, wherever you are. And now keeping the left hand down towards the foot, twist open, expand the chest, and then reach the arm overhead, go for a side bend, almost like you were going to reach for that straight leg with the top arm. But don't let the chest collapse. Twist the chest up towards the sky, rolling the shoulder back and down. Come back up, and then let go, and let's switch sides. Stretch out the leg, bring the opposite foot in, grab the outside of the foot and the knee, and just rock out the hip a little bit. And then as if you were going to place the shin down, twist that leg, that bent leg down, and then pull the heel in. Inhale, raise the chest, widen the arms, twist towards the bent leg, lifting up through the chest, and then with a big exhale, swing the right arm forward towards the opposite leg. Now bring the other hand forward, and again, you can grab the feet, the ankles, or just place the hands beside. However you need to roll the shoulders back and down to expand the chest. Tilting from the pelvis, and then exhale, folding forward. Gently pulling onto the feet, releasing the head down as the ribs move down towards the knee. Now, grabbing your foot with the same arm, same side arm, twist open, and then extend the arm way overhead, twisting the chest up towards the sky, not collapsing the chest forward. The back is strong, and the front is expanding. And release. Now bring the legs together, feet hips distance apart in front of you, and then bring your hands beside you, lifting the chest up, sitting up tall, stretching through the legs. Okay, now let's come to our backs. Bend the knees, bring the feet flat, walking the heels towards you, and then bring your left ankle on top of the right knee, and then twist over towards the right as you move your hips over towards the left slightly. You should feel a deep twist as well as a hip stretch. Extend through the opposite arm, making sure the shoulder isn't lifting up. And then release. Switch sides. Bringing the right ankle on top of the left knee. And then bringing the hips towards the right as you twist over towards the left. Extending through the opposite arm, pressing the shoulder down. And then come back to center. Hug the knees towards the chest. Flatten out the back. Rock side to side, forward and back. Expand the back body. Then release the legs. Give yourself a big hug, rock side to side. And then extend the arms out, stretching one leg out at a time. Coming into our final pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. Relax the body completely. No need to control anything. Just focusing on the breath. Unwanted thoughts and distracting sounds will definitely come into play, but tuning back in with the breath when you can, just noticing different parts of the body and using your exhale to release and deepen the relaxation in this final pose. Take a deep breath in. Start to awaken the body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Roll out the ankles and the wrists. And when you're ready, bend at the knees and the elbows and roll over to your right side and just stay there for a moment. Taking your time. No need to rush. Then let's come up to a seated position, bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Taking a moment to be filled with gratitude, especially for all the lineages of yoga, this ancient practice. It's such a special thing to share with the world. And thank you so much for showing up today for some beach yoga. I hope you enjoyed the class today and stick around for more classes in the future. Thanks, and have a great day.